guys, so today I am going to do a makeup revolution, kind of like a haul or a live kind of first impressions of some makeup revolution items. I was sent these for consideration for a blog post. I was not sent them to be videoed about in any way, so there's a disclaimer below, but basically these opinions are completely my own and all of that stuff. I don't know if you know about Makeup Revolution, but they're a super cheap makeup brands that have kind of started to be popular in the past few months. They kind of are a competitor for people like MUA. I think they are available in Superdrug now as well. You can also buy stuff from their website, which is where I've seen a lot of bloggers have been buying their stuff from. So what I was sent was a random selection, so none of these colours are my kind of personal choice, but they're actually all pretty good for my kind of colouring and skin tone and stuff like that. So the first thing is this Vivid Baked bronzer. I'm going to open that up for you. And it is in the shade Golden Days, and this is actually a really nice subtle bronzer. Like, a lot of bronzers are really kind of glittery and way too dark on me, but this is just a nice, more kind of neutral bronzer that suits pale people as well. So that is amazing, because I quite often go orange with bronzer. But I've actually really enjoyed wearing this. It just adds a little subtle kind of colour to your cheeks. It's not too shimmery as well, so you can use it as a contour, and I have been using that quite a lot at the moment. Going alongside that as well, something that goes quite well with it is their Vivid Baked blush in the colour Make Love Instead. This really reminds me of MAC's mineralised blush in Dainty, which I used to have, and I completely used it up. It was like my go-to everyday blusher, and like you can see, that's just kind of a pale pinky slight shimmer to it blusher. It's got a marbled effect to it as well, so there's a couple of colours that run through that. And that, yeah, like I said, like Dainty, it's just a really good daytime blusher. It's not a very strong colour at all. I'm wearing it at the moment along with the bronzer, so this is the colour that it looks like. I haven't worn any of the products for too long yet. I've just kind of worn them for a couple of hours, and staying power at the moment seems okay. If you've got a good base on, like foundation and concealer and setting powder and everything like that, I think it's going to be pretty good. So for the price, it's not too bad. I will put the links to the products and all the prices below as well. I can't remember off the top of my head how much these cost, but I know that they can't be more than maybe like £3 each. I don't know, but I'll put them below for you. And the next product I was sent was one of their kind of single eyeshadows. This is a deep kind of navy blue colour. It's called Envy. This is the only colour that I didn't really think would suit me, but I haven't tried it on my eyes yet, but I've tested it and swatched it, and I actually quite like the colour when it's blended. So I'm going to give it a go one day and I will see. I might go through and individually do makeup looks with these products as well, but for the moment, yeah, I haven't actually tried this on my eyes. But from what I can see of the formula is there's no real fallout. As you can see from the swatch, it's a nice kind of pigmented colour. It feels nice. The next item I was sent was one of their lipsticks. I'm pretty sure these are £1, which does kind of directly compete with MUA's £1 lipsticks, which I've never actually tried any of, so I'm quite excited to give this a go. This is in the colour Luscious. Kind of looks like this end bit should come off, but I don't think it does. I haven't managed to get it off yet anyway. I don't know if you can, I don't know. Anyway, this is Luscious. It's quite a bright orange colour. I'm wearing lipstick at the moment, but I am just really quickly going to take it off and give this a test and see what it looks like. Okay, so that's basically my lipstick off. It was one of those lip balm stains, so my lips are slightly purple still, but oh well. I'm going to give this a try. It's the first time it has been on my lips. Let's see how it goes. Right, so this is it on. I've only got a little mirror, so it's quite hard to see how this is going with the rest of my face. But it's quite a kind of bright, orangey coral colour. It's really creamy to put on, like really slidey, so it made it quite hard to be accurate, so it might be worth using a lip brush with this. Oh god, got it all over my face, haven't I? Right, so like I said, it is a really creamy formula, and I've just discovered it does smudge quite easily if you touch it in any way. So I did manage to get it over my face. But for a £1 lipstick, I don't think you can really go too wrong. It might be worth using one of those lipsticks sealer, just to kind of seal in the colour, make it last a little bit longer. But for something that you're just going to have in your handbag and top up all the time anyway, like I said, for £1, I don't think you can do much better for that kind of price. Probably will be looking into buying some other shades of these, maybe shades that like I wouldn't wear too often, so something that you just want to test out. Definitely buy one of these for £1 just for a tester. So lipstick, you get a good review. Everything's had a good review so far really, it's just the eyeshadow I probably wouldn't really wear that colour, but definitely the bronzer and the blusher, going to be using those a lot, and the lipstick. And then finally, the last product they sent me was probably the most interesting one. This is Awesome Metals Foil Finish. It says on the box, contains Awesome Metals eyeshadow, liquid eye primer and mixing tray. So, I'm just going to get everything out and show you. So, what comes inside is this little pot of eyeshadow. This one is in the colour Rose Gold. I'll open it up for you, and it's quite a pale gold, very sparkly colour. I do like these kind of colours, so that's a good choice. And then what comes alongside that is this tiny little bottle of liquid eye primer, and then this little branded Makeup Revolution silver tray. Probably going to be able to see my whole window and everything reflected back in that, I don't know. What it says on the back: step 1, put a small drop of the liquid eye primer into the tray. You put some of the primer in there, and put a small bit of your Awesome Metals colour into the tray. Mix Awesome Metals and primer together. Using the end of your finger, lightly press into the centre of the tray. Why? What does that do? You're meant to apply it with your finger. I would always apply something like this with a makeup brush, but then I was looking in my collection. I don't really know what brush would be best to mix a primer and this together. I don't know. I've gone for this brush. I'm going to give it a try right now. So I've gone for this. It's probably a bit too fluffy. It's quite compact still, so it'll probably mix quite well. But I don't really have anything that would suit a liquid mixing into an eyeshadow apart from an eyeliner brush, which I don't really want to paint my whole eye with. Going back to the instructions, using the end of your finger, lightly press into the centre of the tray. I don't understand. I'm just going to give it a go. From what I've heard, Makeup Revolution are the best people at doing dupes at the moment. That some of their eyeshadow palettes are basically exact dupes for all the Urban Decay Naked palettes, all 3 of them. So check them out if you want one of those on the cheap. I think their palettes are £4. And these, I think, are based on Steeler's ones. I did see one a while ago. I've never seen them in the shop, but I've seen the tray exactly like this saying Steeler on it. And these 2 things, which I'm not complaining about at all. I'm quite happy that they want to dupe stuff for a lot cheaper. So I'm going to try. Just going to put the little drop. It says a small drop into the tray. Then it says put a bit of this in. What shall I use? What shall I use to scoop it with? I'm just going to use my finger. See, this is quite surprising. I didn't expect it to be like, it's kind of like a gel. I thought it was going to be like a hard powder that I'd have to like scrape out. But it is like a gel. I'll use the end of my brush actually. That's a better idea. And then I can mix it together with that. Oh god, it's gone really liquidy. Can you see this? I'm not going to be able to put this on with a brush. Maybe you are meant to use your finger because it's so liquid. I'm not going to put this on my eyes until I've worked it out a bit more and what consistency it needs to be. So I'm going to do a little swatch of it onto my hand. I feel like an artist, like mixing my paint on my palette. Can you see now? It's all mixed together. Right. Swatch time. Oh yeah, it's very runny. Maybe I put too much primer in and not enough eyeshadow. Just kind of blending that onto my hand. It's quite hard to make it look even. I think I've got it too liquidy. I think I've done this wrong, to be honest. But that's quite an interesting little product. To be honest, I think you could use this. If I found the right kind of brush, I'd be able to use this as kind of a gel. You know, on those Maybelline Colour Tattoo eyeshadows? I think it would be similar to that, so maybe you could apply it with your finger. Or any kind of particular brush. Just looking at that again, and that swatch has actually gone really nice now. It's gone really smooth. It's started to dry out. Real shimmery. Don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I have this issue with my camera that has no flip out screen, so I don't know what you can see and what you can't see really. I think that's a pretty good product. I'm excited to test that out. I just need to get my head around it slightly, work out the right consistency that I need to mix it to with the primer, because it's definitely a bit too runny. I think it would probably dribble off your eye, or you'd open your eye and it'd all be stuck up to the top of your head. I am excited about using that product. It's a really lovely colour. I don't know how much that one costs again, but again I will put it down in the little information box down there. And I've also written a blog post about these products with kind of photo swatches as well, so you can see them there and see my less rambly typed up opinions on them as well. So I'm going to put that somewhere around my head. You can click in a box somewhere in a minute and go straight to that blog post. So if you do that, leave me a comment and let me know that you came from YouTube as well. Overall, I'm really impressed with Makeup Revolution. For the price, they're definitely a brand that you can pick up a few kind of items that you probably wouldn't normally buy and give them a test, see what you think, kind of be a bit experimental with them, I guess, and I think that's quite a good way to be with makeup. So this is a brand that will definitely let you try out all sorts of makeup looks for your budget. The bronzer and the blusher are going straight in my makeup bag. Probably that lipstick as well. I like it. What does it look like? What do you think? Yeah, I am rambling. I'm going to stop now. Thanks very much for watching my video. If you want to see any more of my beauty ramblings about hair and makeup and all sorts of other things, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed watching this, then please like and let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much. Bye!